He has arrived, sir. Thank you for calling me over for this meeting. I really do appreciate having the opportunity to, clear things up.
I'm sure you do. Ah, food? This isn't a normal meeting, but we aren't normal businessmen, are we? We aren't in a normal situation, are we?
Well, no, I guess not. Well, Fisk, Wilson. This whole Green Goblin thing, this whole Goblin thing has, messed with a lot of things and thrown things off track, and, the Green Goblin, he was an employee of mine. I told him about my situation. He must have gotten, very, passionate about the whole mess I was in. These goblins are a little obsessive.
A little? That's an understatement. When I was being interrogated by the Green Goblin, I felt as though I was giving a lecture on human motives.
Well, I tested the formula on him. I mean, I wasn't gonna test it on myself, though my son is 19 and he wouldn't be an orphan if the formula killed me. It is a great pain to lose a father.
No matter how neglectful the father is.
I'll admit it. I missed a few baseball games, birthdays, and teaching him how to shave, but I'll do whatever I can to make sure I do not lose him. Anyway, this employee of mine has agreed to lay low as long as everything goes smooth sailing for me.
Is that a threat?
No, of course not. It's just, I can't really control him.
Does he have power over you? If so, then I can take care of it. Quick and quiet.
No, thank you.
Well, let's hope for the safety of both of us and everyone around us, everything goes well for you.
There's another thing that I need to talk to you about. Our business relationship.
Don't worry. These past events hasn't affected.
It's not how you feel about past events. It's how I feel. For some reason, I feel very uneasy continuing doing business with you, regardless of your company's resources.
You just pretend that I'm a normal businessman. Can't you pretend that I am the wealthy philanthropist Wilson Fisk, and not the crime lord, the kingpin?
It's not enough for me anymore.
What about justice? I was acquitted. Do you know why they charged me of a criminal conspiracy? So they can take out me and my associates, therefore leaving my criminal empire disorganized, only to fall apart on itself. If they locked me up in jail, then my son would have taken my place, or someone else. But all that I've done will never be erased from history. Unfortunately, my plan to frame Spider-Man for the murder only worked for a short period of time, until he threatened to destroy my entire empire. It proved to be a dangerous threat.
He saved your life. For one, I can't comprehend saving your enemy, especially one that will frame you for murder.
He's compassionate. It's one of his weaknesses. He cares too much. That will be a vital tool.
So, Frederick Farnsworth killed himself.
That's the official story.
I still feel uneasy.
How does it taste?
What?
The steak. How does it taste?
Fantastic.
You know, one of the best chefs in the entire country cooked it.
Is that so?
You will probably never taste a steak that good for the rest of your life.
I'm heartbroken. Is this leading anywhere?
Everything that you see before you, everything in this room was paid for by crime. As you're eating the steak, you discover what it really is. The steak is a lie.
It was supposed to be made for someone who deserves it, someone who worked hard for it. The self-starters or the trust fund kids, not for you, not for me, yet here it is, waiting to be eaten. That does, in a way, spoil the taste.
That's how I felt when I first got into this business. At first, everything was paid for by Fistronics. As time went on, the balance shifted. More and more was being paid for by crime until, what do you know, an entire penthouse, more divisions of my company, being able to repair my building in less than a week. Over time, the guilt of blood money did what I least expected it to. I expected the guilt to go away, any emotions I had for all who were affected by my crime to just go away, but it didn't. It stayed with me in the most unexpected way. As I see the steak right here before me, I know it was a lie, it wasn't meant for me, but it's here. I got something that doesn't belong to me. And what's extra special is how, through the deaths of others, that Osborn, it adds something to the steak, gives it a kick, if you will, a taste so distinctive no man can describe its feeling. It was meant to be described, only justified, and felt. And after you tasted Osborn, can you justify it? In this world, rules hold businessmen like you and me back. You must learn to bend the rules, and before you know it, you're breaking them without feeling a thing. And I know you have, Osborn. You've broken a lot of rules, and I know you're not being completely honest with me today, but you're being as honest as you possibly can. So why are you all of a sudden having all these regrets about where you are? What kicked you in the head? Huh? Why are you now seeing things so differently? Because I realize how much I have to lose. You're scared. That happened to me too. But you're not weak, Osborn. I know you're not. There are some times when even I fear you. I mean, you did send Spider-Man after me. And now you're going to have to make a decision on what path to choose. I mean, you just can't stay outside forever. You have to choose right now. And you cannot go back, Osborn. You have gone too far to go back now. We have to finish what we started. I mean, the six. They've been waiting in prison too long, Osborn. Eventually, we have to let them out. We have to grab hold of what we've obtained, regardless of how it ended up right in front of us, whether it was by fate or by crime. It's right here, so take it! And it's our vision of the world. Now, how does the steak taste? Indescribable.